This situation with Abba is really crazy and should be a cautionary tale to everybody. You can't trust no one. So Abba was dating this chick for about 5 months. He got her pregnant, and she came online recently to do a tell-all about Abba and this experience of dating Abba and getting pregnant. She would say she's making a video to expose the emotionally harmful experiences she had with Abba during his pregnancy.
I'm going to be talking about a pregnancy in which Abba ultimately walked away from, and
she's Michael Jackson,
about the difficulties and the emotionally harmful interactions I've had with Abba.
This is not the stereotypical situation. A lot of you guys heard the first sentence and say, of course, all right? A brother got an Asian or a white girl pregnant. She looks like a mixture of both. Got a white girl or Asian girl pregnant and walked away from the baby. What's new? But this ain't the stereotypical situation. And that first line was actually very misleading because Abba apparently wanted to keep the kid. Abba begged her not to terminate the pregnancy initially. Now, she took...
Why would you do that?
Why would who do what?
Beg a woman you've only known for 6 months not to get rid of the baby.
5 months, and I have no idea why. Do something like that.
He don't care about his life.
Yeah. Well, obviously.
He probably just don't got no kids yet. He's like, I just want to carry on.
My legacy.
Abba through this whirlwind of, no, I'm keeping the baby. No, I'm not keeping the baby.
Always told you the outcome I would have preferred. But I told you I would support you regardless, and I'd be there for you. And I think I try to show up both emotionally and physically by being there in person. I think I went out of my way to try to make that clear to you. And also didn't lie.
What are we hearing his thoughts?
His inner thoughts. I don't know, maybe he's playing a recording.
Tell you, I'm going to be fine, everything's going to be great. I told you, like, it's going to be tough on us. It's going to be tough on you, it's going to be tough on me. I don't know how I'm going to change afterwards. I can only tell you that I'm dreading it. And I think that's a reasonable and, like, mature response to the whole situation. You know, I don't need anyone to coddle me or anything like that. Like, I know these things are going to be difficult, and who knows, maybe it does break us. Who knows? But I would never force you into parenthood before you're ready. And I always told you that.
So what I'm saying there is because she didn't want to have the kid, and I was saying I did.
This is one of the most bizarre situations I've ever seen in my life. So the dude with the money and the fame who got a girl pregnant within 5 months is begging her to keep the baby. Begging her to not go through with it. She scheduled about 4 to 5 abortion appointments. Now he says 9, she says 4 to 5. He's telling her each and every time, please don't get it. Please, bro. But we could do this. Please don't get it. She says, nah, I want it. But every time she cancels the appointment last minute.
He ain't crying.
She even tells him, hey, I don't want you to show up to the abortion appointment with me because you might convince me not.
That's game. That's flam. She wasn't pregnant. You know what that's like? I just miscarried with a baby. I flushed the toilet already. A word.
Obviously, I don't know. The only thing you say when a woman is pregnant is
son, cut it out, son. It'd be easy.
Nothing. I'm just saying. If you want to seem like a good guy, you're like, I'll stand by whatever decision you make.
That's basically what he's saying.
No, that's not what he said. He played, please don't use this. You know what I'm saying? Don't scoop it out. If you just say, I'll stand. First of all, there's literally nothing you can do.
No. He has no control over that.
Other than flight of steps or something crazy like that, there's nothing you can do. So, for that reason, you just say that. But you make it sound like you're supportive, like you're not an asshole. You know, it's up to you. It's your decision, you know. And
but really, if you want my personal
right, you could ask me.
Yeah.
But all that giving an insight or try, because now she seems, and it wouldn't be unusual if she is, an emotional creature, like many women are. Sometimes women, because they're emotional creatures, do things for a desired response. You probably didn't give the right response, or you did give the right response. So she said, that's so good, I got to do it again and again and again and again.
I understand what you're saying, son. This right here sound like game.
Yeah, it could have been phony. It could have been she was saying she was going to get it, but he was still hitting it. So she was like, all right, but I'm going to let him come back and hit it again, maybe until it catch. She's gonna fake it until it catch.
All right, so it's time for the turkey base.
To get it. So she says, don't show up. He still shows up anyway to be there. I have never seen a rich and famous man get a girl pregnant within 5 months, knowing that child support and other things are at play here. And he tells her keep it, and then she's playing games, right?
I ain't never seen that either, because they will keep it.
Because he real liberal, and he
Canadian.
He the guy that I act like I am when we doing red pill videos. That's his real him.
Son, so
you know what I'm saying? Like you're a woman, and you're right. He's gonna hold her hand, and, you know.
Son, I don't want to cuss.
He had the abortion. He's gonna take her home, and he's gonna cry, curse him out, and he's gonna apologize and tell her we can do it better.
And they cuddle,
and all that stuff. He can do that all night long.
Playing games. So she goes and says that after like pretty much taking Abba through a roller coaster of emotions, I'm gonna keep it. I'm not keeping it. I'm gonna keep it. I'm not keeping it. I'm gonna keep it. I'm not keeping it. I'm gonna keep it. I'm not keeping it.
Bad sign.
Abba finally snapped and said, "All right, bro. I don't care what you do. Do you leave me alone?"
I want to acknowledge something up front, and that is I know exactly who I'm speaking about. I know exactly who Abba is. Abba is articulate. He is persuasive, and he is calculated. Abba is the king of receipts. And anyone who really knows Abba would not willingly put themselves in the position I'm putting myself in right now, unless their experience was significant enough to speak on. I'm not here to cause spectacle. This is all informational, and I'll just leave it up for interpretation. I met Abba July of 2025, last year, and it was really fun, and it was really interesting, and it was honestly full of love.
She got all the nigga money. She's doing renovations in the back. Yeah, she's getting a new bathroom, tiles laid down. Right.
4 months into the relationship, I start to see incompatibilities and inconsistencies that made me question the relationship and started to make me feel doubt. Ironically, as I started to feel those doubts, I found out I was pregnant. I was very nervous, but I knew I wanted to keep the child. I told Abba about the pregnancy, and he was actually very supportive. He was very excited. He always talked about how much he wanted children.
So what's the problem?
And
what's the problem?
he said he was sure about the pregnancy, and he said that he was always very sure about me. I, however, did not feel sure about Abba. Like I had mentioned, I started to see some core fundamental differences with our values, our lifestyle, and especially how Abba handled things emotionally and how he handled things communicatively.
Why is she on here talking about this, man? Why is she even speaking on this, man?
She got to ruin his life because now he don't want to be a father.
She fronting.
She didn't take care of her responsibility.
She lying. She just said she started off, she wanted to keep the baby. He was supportive. He wanted to keep the baby. What's the issue?
He need to take care of his responsibility.
She lying. She was never pregnant. She was just stringing him along, son. Matter of fact, Abba, you dodged the bullet, baby. You dodged one.
No, she having
like the Matrix. You just dodged a slow bullet.
She having it. She pregnant now.
Having no baby.
She got a bun in the oven.
Never had no baby.
And he gonna come out double Chinese. You like, where did Abba?
Those were all the reasons that she wanted to terminate the baby. Is because the relationship with Abba was rocky. It was not stable. I think Abba said he broke up with her once. But then she starts to contradict herself. And then she says, in another breath, well, terminating it was never an option for her. Then why was she setting abortion appointments? And she admitted that she was setting those appointments. If she knew all along she would have never gotten rid of it, or she didn't want to terminate it, then why were you setting appointments for what? Like to play with this man's emotions or to set him?
How many appointments she said? How many times? Like, look, I need that money to get these appointments done.
Right.
He said he did it like 9 times, right?
Right. Maybe he's paying for it 99 times.
I mean, I cut you a check. You want? I'll pay.
She should be dumb pregnant right now. If she had enough time to skip 9, if you skipped pregnant. 9 abortions and then had enough time to take it to the internet, why? I should be able to see her belly
all game.
That should be the baby in the background doing that work. You can hear.
Son, what?
Like up and down a roller coaster, or does she mean like, yo, I was setting these appointments because I was confused and, I wanted to get rid of it because the relationship was rocky, but deep down inside, I knew I didn't want to. But all in all, though, she took this man through an emotional roller coaster. Now, she would say that eventually when she was at a point where after 4 to 9 abortion appointments and canceling each and every one of them, once Abba got sick and tired of it, that's when she made up her mind she wanted to keep it. But by that time, Abba wanted nothing to do with her due to what Abba would say is the stress, like she took him through.
I start to confuse my anxiousness with being with Abba or moving forward with Abba with my confusion and anxiousness with the pregnancy and if I wanted to continue the pregnancy or not. And terminating the pregnancy was never in the question. It was something I never wanted to do. And I talked to Abba and I said, maybe an abortion is something we should do, even if that isn't what I wanted at all. And
what?
Abba was not happy with it. Abba was quite disappointed, and he tried to support me.
This bitch crazy, son.
She crazy. And this early on.
She said she never wanted an abortion, but she talked to him about an abortion, and he was mad about an abortion. So who the fuck brought up the abortion? If he wanted the baby, and you claim you always wanted a baby, why are we even talking about abortion? Who's making these appointments?
She crazy broad, son.
She crazy, son.
And this early on, imagine if they would have had a baby.
You just met this broad.
1 year, 2 years, 3, 5 years in. She a nut. Dodge your bullet, man.
That was the craziest explanation I ever heard. I never wanted to. Let's hear it again. I never wanted to, but then I decided to. Nobody's pressuring me.
Maybe an abortion is something we should do, even if that isn't what I wanted at all. And Abba was not.
So who wants it?
She do.
She said, no, maybe this is something that I should do, but even if it's not what I want.
Man, you can't take us seriously, man.
This nigga's against it. She even admitted he don't want it.
Yeah.
You don't want it. The baby want out? What are you talking about?
Stop, son.
Happy with it. Abba was quite disappointed, and he tried to support the decision as much as he could, but you can tell that he was struggling with it a little bit. We make our first appointment for the abortion, and Abba visits me to be there for me, and we don't go through with it that day. And when he leaves, I make another appointment, and I cancel that one. And I think in total I canceled 3 abortion appointments. And I think, maybe I should give it more time and see if my feelings change. And so I set an appointment for after.
Means to what? Didn't she say she never wanted one? Wasn't that the first part of this conversation? Am I tripping?
No, you're not, son. We listening to this lady speak.
The trip I had planned to Montreal to visit Abba. I visit Abba in Montreal, and we get into our biggest fight. And this was a real turning point for me. And I know it's hard to imagine Abba upset, but he does get there. And not only does he get there, he goes past the point of the threshold of where anger should stop. Abba resorts to name-calling and degrading language and resorts to ridicule and mocking, and it does teeter on the emotionally and verbal abusive side, and I hate to put a label on it like that, but
I know what he did. He got frustrated. You fucking crazy bitch. I'm just trying to.
I feel like this is something that's not our business. We should not know about this.
Right.
This is not something we should be involved in whatsoever. Right. But she felt like she needed to come to the timeline to relay this. Now, she would then begin to say that once she made up her mind, after the multiple abortion appointments, after this huge fight with Abba, because Abba got sick and tired of her scheduling these things, put him through this emotional low just to cancel it and make him have to go through it all over again, eventually until he says, okay, I'm done with this. She then will say that after that big fight, Abba now no longer wanted to have a kid with her and told her to get the abortion. He's done.
Right.
And that's when she all of a sudden didn't want to get it. Once she felt like, it's kind of weird. It almost feels like when getting the abortion would have made Abba unhappy and depressed, she wanted to get it. Right? But when not getting the abortion would have made Abra sad and depressed, she didn't want to get it.
That's what I'm talking about. She trying to get that rise out of him. She seemed like one of them crazy women who like a roller coaster, an emotional roller coaster. She live in that space. She want that space. And she's probably sweet and kind and nice to him the whole time they was messing around. He was like, yo, I could have it. I could see myself with her.
Or he slipped up and banged it.
Don't do it. That's what I'm saying. He banged it. She was feeling at the time when he was asking her not to have to have the baby. He saw a future with her.
The flip side.
He didn't know. Right. He didn't see the craziness started to seep out.
See it now.
And it's starting to seep out. And then once it seeped out, he was like, you know what? I think you should. When you talking about getting an abortion?
Or how about this? He hit it raw and she said, you know what? I think I'm pregnant.
Right there in the bed.
Oh, for real?
Right there. Jizz on her belly. She like, can you rub it in?
Any minute it's on her. She's like, I think
I'm not a woman. Maybe this is what women go through, but it almost felt like she took pleasure in doing the opposite of whatever Abba wanted, right? If Abba would have been happy with her not getting it, she wanted to get it. If it just felt like she wanted to take him through hell. Eventually, after pushing him to his edge, he then, begins to get, like snarky with her, rude with her. And where she felt like she got him, right where she got him, she then screenshot the messages, and the mean stuff that he sent her. And, she believes that he should be canceled because he sent her mean messages and told her to go through with the abortion that she initially wanted to get.
And he tells me, I don't have anything to say, just get the abortion. And I'll wait for the abortion updates. And I said, I will consider keeping you, I will keep you updated. I will consider what you said over the phone about having the abortion. My values were to ultimately not get it. And he said, just so we're clear, if you change your mind for the 10th time, I will not be involved. And then I kind of snap back a little bit and I'm like, then don't be. And then he blocks me. And he blocks me for an entire day. And
a day?
I'm so sorry for the construction in the background. I have to make sure.
So he blocked her for a day. You see how she keep hitting like that, back to back to back to back. Come on, man.
Hello.
Right, she's trying to get it right. Come on, man. She a nut. That's this broad crazy, man.
Right, she crazy.
That's a crazy woman, right?
She lucky she want to fuck with a nigga like me. This all she got to say? It'd been something for Flacco to talk about a nigga. You dirty.
Son, stop, son. Don't be trying to be easy, man.
Should have never skeeted in you in the first place. I told you to swallow it.
To speak loud. Sorry about that. I said, hey, I need to talk to you about the baby. I'm still blocked. And I tell my cousin to message him to unblock me. And he says, hey, I unblocked you for a second to say stop contacting me. Regardless of what you choose, I will never decide to keep in contact with you. You're not my responsibility. Now don't reach out to me again. And then if you guys are reading this, I'll mention what's going on here in a minute. But I said, why? I said, why did you block me after you wanted updates? He says, because I don't want updates. Sorry I wasn't clear, so I'll be clear. I don't want to ever hear from you again.
My dude.
He says, keep it or don't. I don't need updates. If you do this solo, good luck. If you don't, keep it. Great. And then he blocks me again. And I am so exhausted at this point on how Abba handles conflict and how he resorts to shutting down and avoidance.
Try to force that nigga to being a deadbeat. That nigga was trying to make a wife out of you for no reason.
I don't know about
or something.
He was with it. Initially,
and he got tired of going back and forth. Like, what you want to do?
Right. I ain't got time. No, he saw the signs. He was wise enough. I mean, I don't think he a young dude. He ain't that old.
Right.
He was wise enough to see, oh man, this brother. She crazy. She not. Let me leave her. Let me sever ties now. Whatever it is. Okay, what I pay. Just stay away from me.
And a little piece of us still don't think you're pregnant.
Right. A little piece.
Stonewalling.
Let me see your belly. Stand up, lady.
And especially at a time that is very critical and sensitive, I just want to show you this. So this kind of will show you an example of Abba's volatility a little bit. I think within the span of 4 months of our relationship, I think I was blocked like 100 times. And I typed in the word block in my search history for my messages. And the first time he blocked me was in August 7th, the beginning of August. And I think we met in the middle of July.
She had a good smush. That's what it was. She had a good smush. She was crazy. Crazy sex be good.
Yeah.
And she also getting his nerves. He's like, I'm blocking
Is it worth it?
I'm not fucking with that bitch.
Is it worth it?
Then he'd call in a few days. He was like, yo.
Is it worth it?
Fuck, hell no. Knowing what I know, my old, hell no.
We know.
Not even close to
crazy.
Crazy.
Yo, on your balcony, you sitting there like, yo, is she on my balcony?
You don't know what's up with her.
Yeah, you don't know what's up with her. She a nut.
And she clearly thrives on getting some kind of emotional reaction for you.
And attention.
Because all the time you was logical and all that, she wasn't on the internet. She wait till you say something, till she pushed you to the edge and say something crazy. Now she can be a victim.
Right.
Oh, victim. I don't see what she a victim.
He's so abusive. He was verbally abusive to me.
He really ain't say nothing crazy. He just said, go ahead and do what you said you was going to do.
And roll out.
And this was just 3 weeks after we met. And so then he blocks me again at the end of August.
Blocking somebody probably is not the best way to deal with, a potential baby being in the mix. Now, Abba's saying he's not going to be in a baby's life whatsoever when it comes, that I really can't co-sign as well. And I think Abba also, has similar commentary and in the past. But bro, you took this man through multiple emotional lows, what I believe is deliberately. Right, like you knew you had no intentions on ever getting rid of the baby, but you made him think you were multiple times. I understand why he snapped. Now he blocks her. Now after he blocks her, want nothing to do with her. You know what she did? She begins to threaten to ruin his career, to go public. She then DMs Preach, and tell him Preach
don't got nothing to do with this.
Nothing. He ain't do it to you.
That's just his homeboy running the show. He's like, nigga, you linking up? What time we get this money, nigga? Fuck.
She a problem, son. She a nut.
Hey, I'm pregnant by Abba's baby. Abba was nothing to do with me. She's getting his family and friends involved. She's DMing everybody.
But again, I never did it. And I also messaged the Abba and Preach page. And I tell him this. I'm not going to read it, but I'll leave it up here so you guys.
She put it at the page. She put it in their email and their DMs. Oh my God. If she can't reach him, she need to get somebody to reach him.
Somebody to talk to him.
Maybe Preach was always nice
tell
to
him
me.
To call me real quick.
Could you call your friend, please?
You and pause if you'd like. And he just responds, "Hey, blackmailer, stop reaching out." And Abba gets very upset because now Preach sees these messages and now Preach knows that his girlfriend is pregnant. Now Preach knows Abba's girlfriend is pregnant. And
his girlfriend.
Abba calls me at some point, and this is just another example of...
Right, you're not his girlfriend. He said leave alone, he'll never want to see you again.
Right. Roll out, man.
You're nothing.
Kick rocks.
You're nothing.
I don't even like you.
Go get cleaned out.
Yeah, you're a nut deposit box.
How... Abba does talk to me when he does get upset, so I don't answer because I'm trying to get something to eat. I'm hungry and I'm sick. I'm in my first trimester and
what?
I don't answer. And he says, "I don't care, bye, blocked. I'm trying to eat. Hey, I was really trying to get something to eat. I haven't eaten." He says, "Parasite, I don't care. Eat, shit, sleep. I want my peace back. I want you gone. So hurry up. You made 9 accounts harassing me and blackmailing." So he's talking about my cousin reaching out and sending him messages, and he calls again, and we finally get on a phone call. This is the most brutal phone call.
I bet.
And
no, we're not.
Because she won't leave him alone. You gotta understand, this is the crazy thing. When a woman wants the man to leave her alone, he got to leave her alone.
Right.
He called the police. This nigga go to jail.
No doubt.
When a dude wants a woman to leave him alone, niggas laugh about, ha, you got it strung out. You're like, right. No, you don't understand, nigga.
No, that's abuse.
That's
she's
abuse.
Stalker. Yeah, she's a stalker.
This is, you can't, and what happens is men find themselves in a situation where they wild out and they do something. He ain't hit her or nothing. He cursed it out. He trying to get her away from him.
Right.
It's that simple. He tried to work it out.
She's cyberbullying him.
She really is. She really is. And threatening, because if she this crazy, you don't know when it could take a turn. This bitch pop up with a gun, knife, poison. You don't know what the hell shit.
Right, they're in Canada.
It does reflect everything that I had mentioned before, that it was verbal and emotionally abusive and contain a lot of dehumanizing language. And
she's not coming to the internet to tell us, yo, can you please help me get Abba to be a father? She then proceeds to say that she proceeded with determination, got rid of the baby. But she still decided to come online after terminating the baby, after breaking off all ties.
You're right. That bitch was never pregnant.
I tell you,
that bitch was never pregnant. You right. I was wrong. I don't know what I was thinking. That bitch was never pregnant. I've been through this.
What?
I mean, like, not exactly.
This took a wild turn. No, son. Yo, I'm telling you,
she was never pregnant. I know she wasn't. I know she wasn't.
All game.
All game. Bitch was in her first trimester for 18 months. Bitch, what are you talking about? You got time to do all this shit. You done schedule 5. Who the F?
5 to 9.
5 to 9. Somewhere between 5 to 9. Abortions.
Back and forth.
Back and forth. To try to get a rise out of him. You right. He wasn't. She was not pregnant. She was never pregnant.
And this is just.
This bitch ain't even spread or nothing.
Son, chill, son. What I'm telling you, this is just pertaining to an abortion and baby talk. We don't know what that regular. He probably seen some things of her before, like, oh, yo, this crazy.
I'm telling you, this pussy was real good. He got caught up in that shit, and at some point, he was like, "This shit ain't worth it."
Yeah, this ain't. Let me sever ties now before this goes too long, man. I don't want to have nothing to do with you.
She was never pregnant.
Yeah, if you're pregnant, go ahead, have it. Do whatever you want to do. Hit me later on, or if you do, you don't. I don't care. Just stay away from me, please.
And I'm gonna tell you another way you was probably right too. You know, they get bread. They got big numbers, right?
Yeah.
He probably was paying every time.
Maybe he probably she was like, well, he was like, all right, that's cool. I'll pay for it.
Yeah. No, he said he didn't want it, but he was being supportive, so he's probably like, okay, because he was gonna go with it,
right? Then the second time,
and that's why she canceled. She's like, I can't really go down there with no baby in the belly,
right? And she said he showed up. So he right there, like, yo, I'm right here. Talk to the doctor.
That's why she canceled. That's why she canceled, son. We see right through this shit. Yeah. That's why she canceled. He forgot to get the money back because it was small change. And it was like $500-$600. So I've heard, allegedly. And then,
nah, son, let me say this, man. I'm not saying that I'm glad that this happened to the brother, man. To do that. What I'm saying is this. I'm glad that this is getting exposed, one, on the internet. That people can see.
Yeah, because she ain't exposed to nobody but herself.
She only ain't exposed to nobody but herself. At least the next person or the next man coming like, oh, that's you. Oh, you, nah.
Right. He didn't even cuss you out. And even if he did cuss you out, you deserve it.
Yeah.
I'll cuss you out. Call around here.
Son, stop, son.
You want to hear real American cussing out
this? We not going to cuss.
This thing went Canadian. Please leave me alone. I beg you to leave my vicinity.
And he hopped on a moose and rolled down.
Hopped on a moose?
Well, Abba, she still came online to expose messages between her and Abba because apparently she wants to destroy Abba's career because her and Abba had some type of like bad words back and forth. And she terminated the baby she had with him. They no longer got no ties. They no longer are together. They don't speak anymore. But she's still online with these receipts to destroy him.
Especially never pregnant.
Like I don't know if she thought this story was juicier than what it really was. But the story she told makes Abba seems pretty reasonable. Nobody is hearing this story and thinking, oh, Abba, he was a monster. No, we're all thinking, yeah, I understand how I would snap and say words that I don't mean if a woman took me through that emotional roller coaster too.
He just said he meant. He just said words from that, nigga.
Absent from this entire thing. And he doesn't want anything to do with the baby, and he doesn't want anything to do with me, and I make the hardest decision I ever had to make, and
no, it ain't.
It was a very painful decision.
Bitch, you made it 9 times. It ain't that hard. You can't make the hardest decision you ever made 9 times.
Son, chill, son. Easy.
This is ridiculous. Michael Jackson face ass.
I end up having the abortion, and
I don't care.
I grieved very hard.
We don't give
and
a
I was also
goddamn.
grieving the relationship with Abba. I knew that I found all of these incompatibilities, but I did still love him a lot. And I was feeling very lost. And
I hope you shit it out on the toilet.
Son, cut it out, son. And I'm gonna tell you this. This not the last we're gonna hear from this. She gonna pop up later on down the line with something else talking about him, either trying to get him canceled.
No, she about to start streaming. She's gonna do an all album. She gonna have the fetus.
Son, stop, son. Be like a little
we heard a bloody tissue.
Little what they call
a little
seahorse.
Yeah,
the seahorse on a son. That's not right, man.
Heard a seahorse on a napkin.
I take that back, man. I retract that. That was wrong.
Truly, some of my darkest days. And
coochie, balls, drugs, luxury vehicles, coochie, balls, drugs, luxury vehicles, coochie, balls, drugs, luxury vehicles, violence, 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 violence.